want to talk to you about how to make great, profitable ads. Okay, specifically YouTube ads. Now, firstly, the very first thing that you need to do is to learn the skill of copywriting. Okay, now, a great starting point would be the following. So firstly, head over to Kyle, the copywriter, check out his website, check out his YouTube channel, all of that good stuff. Second to that, grab Kyle's book, which is called Take Their Money. I've recommended this in a couple of other videos inside this course, inside this training as well. It's very, very low priced, and it just does what needs to be done. Basically, you're going to learn a lot from that, especially for the price. Thirdly, join people's lists. Okay, this is, it's simple, it's common sense, but it's interesting how many people don't do this. So follow Andrew Tate, follow Alex Becker, follow Sabri Subi, follow my own emails as well. And watch these as they come in and learn from them. Okay, I'm just going to add this in here. So keep an eye on these as they come in. i.e., how often are they sent? How long are the emails? What does the subject line look and feel like? Is it simple? Is it aggressive? What, if any, links are in the emails? Where do they lead? Do they lead into a VSL funnel, to a webinar, to an auto webinar, or direct to a sales page, etc. So again, keep an eye on these as they come in. And basically what I'm saying here is learn from them, right? How often are these people sending emails out? What's the context of the email? Is it a sales email? Is it a book or call email? Learn from them. And remember, I mean, these people make a lot of money. You know, I mean, Andrew Tate, tens of millions, Alex Becker, tens of millions, Sabri Subi, tens of millions, us, 8 figures now. So learn from what we do, essentially. Also, to add to that, watch everything copywriting on YouTube, buy the rest copywriting books, all of that good stuff, and just study this and really put it within yourself. Now, from there, here is a resource that is worth a lot of bloody money. This is worth a lot of money. I'll show you what this is. So this is a ad swipe file. And this is a collection. It's up to date, by the way. There's a lot of stuff in here. It goes back 4 years. A lot of old Alex Becker ads in here, and, you know, oh God, Dan Henry ads in here, Sam Ovens ads in here. Everything is in here. Iman Gadzi ads are in here. Everything is in here. And this is just the best of the best ads that you can just kind of pull from, learn from, take from, become influenced by. You're going to take a ton of value from this. Now back to the document. At the above link, me and a few friends have over the years been collecting high-performing YouTube ads. Again, whenever you write one, especially if you're new to this, watch a few of them, ideally in an industry related to yours. Okay, that's going to serve you best to gain inspiration. Now next, constantly be on the lookout for existing ads that you see again and again and again. If you keep seeing an ad, that means that A, the person running it has a profitable funnel, that's for sure, and B, the ad is working. So it's an ad worth watching in full and dissecting, right? So for example, similar to what we do with the emails, we're doing it again here for ads in themselves. So listen to the hook, how natural or unnatural the speech and the acting is. Is it the founder doing the ad, or is it an actor or a team member? How long is the ad? Where is the call to action? And how many are there that are actually made? Where is the ad being filmed? Is another thing as well. Are there any props? The beach, a watch, a car? Are they well-dressed or not? Relaxed dressed? Go deep on your analysis and learn from successful ads, because there's a reason that they work. Okay? Next, when you've learned copywriting, let's cover an ad framework that works. Now, I learned this from Alex Becker, and it works. It is very effective. Follow this, insert a great hook, and you will do very well. Now, the first 5 seconds, okay, is the hook. Well, really, it's the first 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to add this in here. 5 seconds is imperative. Add this in here for you. So the first 5 to 30 seconds is the hook or the con to not watching. I'll give you an example. If you're losing money as a trader, here's why. Emotion. That is the problem. That is one of our strongest hooks that we've ever made. And it works so well. We've got an ad that has that hook on the start of it. It's had over 3 million views now. But essentially, yeah, the first 5 to 30 seconds is just straight to the hook, no messing around, okay? Straight in, and share that. Now from there, up to 45 seconds, you're going to share the promise, the explanation, the how, if you can, examples, results, and a call to action, okay? Now, you might not always be able to fit all of these in. The most important is the promise, results, call to action. Now here, the most important thing is without this call to action. I'll give you an example. So I'm just going to, right, so let's say this, okay. If the number one reason why traders lose money is because they're acting on emotion, why not just remove emotion entirely by using a mechanical rule-based strategy? There's the hook in about 10 seconds. And the major advantage to rule-based strategies is that you don't have to do this thing that's hard. You don't have to do that thing that's hard. You don't have to do this thing that's hard, right? And by the way, if you're thinking, this sounds too good to be true, blah, blah, blah. Well, my client David got this result. My client Stephen got this result. My client James got this result. Okay. And as an example, this is how it works. XYZ example. Now, if you want to learn more about this, click the button on this ad right now. And on the next page, you're going to find a free video training, blah, blah, blah. And see, the major benefit to this style of trading is, again, it just gets rid of this thing that's held you back. It gets rid of that thing that's held you back. And it just makes this whole thing a lot easier because of XYZ. And the best thing is you can follow these strategies without X, without Y, and without Z, right? And again, through doing that, a lot of my clients have got amazing results. So take Stephanie here, take Chris, take James, blah, blah, blah. Again, if you'd like to achieve something similar, click the button on this ad right now, and I'll see you on the next page in just a second. That's pretty much what your ad should be like. Again, that's rough. It's off the top of my head. It's not properly structured. It's not properly worded, but that's like a quick fire example of an ad, basically, following this framework. Now, also another tip for you, never ever end your ad as soon as you've finished speaking. Okay, always run some testimonials for up to 25 seconds afterwards and just let people digest the ad and click the link. Okay, just leave it silent and just literally have like a big button pointing to the call to action, the button, a big arrow pointing to that, and just run some testimonials for 15, 25 seconds. It's really going to help you. And again, I just want to stress this. Keep in mind, the most important part of an ad is the first 5 seconds that comes before the skip button. And on top of this, remember, your ad should essentially be what they want with none of the things that they hate. Simple push button, just follow these rules and you'll make money. And you do not have to do any of the analysis, any of the chart time, any of the reading the news that you thought you had to do. You don't need to do that. What they want without what they hate. Now next, let's cover some do's and don'ts. So do follow the above ad framework, ideally to achieve some do's and don'ts. So do follow the above ad framework, ideally to a T. And keep in mind that people do not care about your course, your coaching, features, or benefits. They care about the end results and what they will achieve, how much money you'll make, and so on. Keep the focus on a sharp, exciting hook, strong testimonials and social proof, call to actions, and the results. Next, look presentable in regards to your dress and your background. Ideally, align it with your target market and your product. So if you sell a cheesy make money course, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Factor in a subtle, nice watch or a nice car in the background, like Greg Secker, for example. Or maybe you're in a swimming pool and it's sunset in like, Thailand or Bali or something like that. That's just like enticing to the audience. Or if you sell a professional consulting course, factor in a nice office, right? A great background view, dress well like Sam Ovens, right? Fit it to your target market and your audience. Next, speak and act naturally. So if you're not natural, people will pick up on this subconsciously and your ad will convert a lot less. Okay, I've seen this time and time again. It's usually people who don't actually do what they're selling. The ads will look and feel unnatural and forced. On the other hand, look at someone like Kwasi Johir's ads. He's cool, he's calm, he's collected, he's well-spoken, he's natural. It's no wonder that his ads work so well. And for reference points, again, refer to the high-performing ad spike file. Now next, try as many different hooks, backgrounds, styles, and angles as possible. Ads can sometimes be like cracking a code, right? You almost have to just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks as you try and find the promise that resonates with your market. And when you hit the nail on the head, you will know, because it will show in your cost per lead, in your click-through rates, all of those mid-funnel metrics. And from there, you can take the promise, put it in your opt-in, your VSL, your emails, everything, and you'll see a massive uptick in performance of the whole funnel. Now, second to trying out the ad stuff, in terms of the ads themselves, try out as many different targeting methods as possible as well. Keywords, custom intent, placements, and from there, turn off what doesn't work, scale what does work, and repeat until you have 3 to 5 great campaigns and you're golden. Now, as a side note, I recommend hiring an ad agency to run your ads, okay, such as AdLeg, Brian Moncada, whoever's reputable that, you trust. And if you need some advice, these are the ones that I recommend. Now, we use AdLeg ourselves. And the reason that I suggest hiring an ad agency is just because it's going to save you time, it's going to save you money, it's going to save you messing around, it's going to save the stress and the guesswork. They know what works and what doesn't, and they'll basically speed up the rate at which you get your ads and your targeting dialed in. So if you have the capital, just go to an ad agency. Honestly, just go to an ad agency. Don't make the mistakes yourself. Now, in terms of don'ts, there's only one. Don't give up. Okay, I know it sounds cheesy, but this stuff takes time. Bear with the process. Keep making ad angles and promises until you find what resonates with your market. Keep trying out targeting methods until you nail a few great campaigns, and you will get there. It's just a matter of time. Okay, there are people out there selling how to take pictures of birds, high-ticket courses. There's people out there teaching how to paint better pictures at home, high-ticket courses. This guy, I actually heard of this guy. He made like 80 grand in a week, for God's sakes, selling a high-ticket course via a live webinar. Mental. This works in all industries. Don't give up. You will get there. With that said, I'll let you get to work. And if you have any questions, please just ask. I'm always here to help.